This Solana sniper, I'm telling you, it's getting kind of eerie. It's getting a little silly. I don't know what's going on. You can see here, I'm pulling in my WebSocket and it says it's still listening. It's breaking errors or it's having errors. You can see there's an order error here. I'm using QuickNode here. And I think I need to switch out the WebSocket again, which is crazy. It's crazy, crazy stuff because I feel like I just did it. So I did it yesterday. I did do it yesterday. So I'm going to switch it out one more time. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch it out one more time. This is getting crazy and not sustainable. I'll tell you that much. So I'm using the RPC right now, QuickNode RPC. And you can see here that it's erroring out on my sniper. So let me go ahead and make sure I have my sniper pulled up here. And I do. I'm going to say config. And I'm gonna turn this to get no data to false really quick. And then I'll change it back later, hopefully, I remember. And then you can see here, I have this right here. And I just need to go up in here and grab the WSS one. Maybe I changed it to QuickNote or to the HTTP one because I didn't realize why would I have the WSS in there. I don't know, but now it's not working. So these RPCs are a little janky. Let's say that. Let's say that at the least. I know it's probably a Moondev error, Moondev mistake, whatever you want to call it. But let's see if this order goes through here. Why is it getting new launches? It shouldn't be. Perfect. It's not. It's not getting new data. It's just doing its little thug fizzle over there. But then the other thing is I got to make sure that the this one here is working. So I have the scanner for the new tokens and that started to break as well. I was like, what's going on? This silly Bo Billy. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's crazy. It's like it works for a little bit, then it stops. That's kind of starting to become a trend. You know? It didn't just happen once, it didn't just happen twice. It's happening again, dude. It's happening again. So I'm curious. Okay, cargo run. Still listening. You can see it doesn't work. So do I have to change out the thing every 2 days? Every day, actually? I don't know, dude. But the Solana sniper's getting silly. While we're waiting for this to be done, to work again, let's go ahead and see what some of the new launches look like. So how can we do that? Let's see if I have it still popping up on my Discord. That'd be nice. That's always the best way. I don't think I do. The thing that broke as well. You'll flow pigs. Things are breaking left and right. Dude, that's insane. IPFS? Okay, so that's not working. This is like part of the struggles of the algorithmic trading game. I promise you. It's just like you're always fixing something. So, I just want to be honest with you guys and show you trials and tribulations as well. Look at this. This is breaking over here. It's a little open interest thing. Wow. What a day, huh? But it's all good. It's all love. And, we take it in stride and we just keep going. So maybe I need to change RPCs again. What other RPCs are there? Solana RPC. Helios. Get started for free. What's the pricing like though? Okay, so 49 a month. So there's a little more expensive than the other ones. 10 million credits. 50 requests a second. That's a little more expensive. What are you gonna do about that, Moondev? That's okay. If it's the only thing that's gonna work, what other ones do we got? What other RPCs do we have? RPC, Solana. There's Google it, Alchemy. Should we go back to the OG? Should we head back to the OG? What's the pricing like? So these ones are like 10 or 50 a month. The other ones are 10. But the thing is, if you ain't gonna work, if you're gonna break every 2 seconds, that's weird. And it's not because I'm showing it on screen. I really don't believe that's the reason. Because I be changing it, but maybe y'all quick or something. I don't think so though. I don't think so. I don't want to say that, hey, it's because I'm sharing it on the thing. Can I get your market order bot? SK says. Nah, it's janky. Andrew says. So is it actually that janky? So you have to just switch it out every day, Andrew? And has there anything less janky out there? Yo, James 777. Good morning. Yo, Wishy, what up, bro? I'm here trying to learn Android development. That's my new struggle right now. Dang, Android development. That's wild. Typically breakdowns are due to updates. Okay, that's some good alpha. Thank you for letting me know about that. Moon, you can code it so it rechecks and restarts after the errors. That's what I did. Yeah, but it's not about that. It's about the RPC not working anymore. So that's a really great way to do it. You can see the RPC is just not working anymore. So I have RPC in there link, and it seems to break every 12 hours. I'm gonna flip it again. So we can get it going again today. But you know, it's got to be able to go overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like at least be able to last for one day. But you know, we'll figure it out, and we might have to switch. I'm curious if there's other platforms that work. Okay, yours is working. My RPC is not working weird, maybe, Jane says. My RPC working weird. Never changed mine. Okay, well, that's awesome. It's funny because I was using your code as well at one point, and the RPC broke. So I think it is down to the RPC. Support, changed mine, support. Oh. Typically breakdowns are due to updates. Something updated recently that cascaded across the Python ecosystem in your dev stack. Maybe, but I don't know. Your work is really interesting. If you don't mind, what is your background? I mean, where did you learn this to do all this? I just learned on the internet. I just learned it on the internet. Oh, I fixed it. It's got error checking in now. It was my code. Your DNS works wonky. I don't know what type of mushies Jane's on this morning. I can't understand anything she's saying. Jane's on the mushies again this morning. Don't know what she's saying, but love her. So much love. I know it's voice to talk. Let's go ahead. You can see this should be getting to the sell part soon, but to be honest, I don't really expect this one to work because I have the WSS in it today, which is weird, and I feel like I caught that bug, but we'll see. Okay, so we have some backup options. I would be interested to hear from Andrew because I know I've seen Andrew all up in the Andrew Ayahuasca, Ionashku, because I've seen him in the Discord all the time, in the sniper Discord, particularly, and so I feel like he's GOAT when it comes to sniper bots. I don't know if that's true, but I see him in the sniper chat the most, so he's considered GOAT to me. Okay, because this is a pretty big problem in my opinion. You know? Chopper him out of here. Get him out of here. All the way out of here. I see the body bags both sides. I want to see more body bags. Yeah, there we go. There's the ETH body bag right there. On command. I say I want to see it. It gives it to us. Come on, dude. Stop using leverage. This is too much leverage for you. Relax, B. Relax. Jane says she's lacking mushrooms today. That's her problem. Nah, so I don't think it's the RPC because remember I was using your code the other day. I was using your Python code, which is beautiful, by the way. Thank you. Same problem happened. So in the solution, so this is the problem. It's like I have the same thing in you as you do in your code where it like reconnects, but you can see it here. It says connected, still listening. connected. It's resetting it. So it closed unexpectedly. Now it says still listening. So it's resetting it, which is great. But the RPC itself seems to die, at least on my account. And that's super weird. It's super weird. Maybe it's because I'm hitting it too hard. I don't know, but we'll see. What I was trying to say is, like, I have your Python right here. It started happening with yours as well. I mean, not in this example, but it started happening in yours as well. I updated yours a little bit to make it a little different, but it was just the RPC, and then I had to flip it out. But oh well. Like, for example, I can probably run your code right now, and if it works, then that's awesome. See, we're trying. So it's like the RPC connection. This is your code right here. Retrying in 10 seconds. I switched it to be a random interval, but connection attempt 1 failed. So it's the RPC's effed up. That's the, I think I'm super confident in that, actually. I'm super confident in that. I just wanted to see if the RPC is going to work for a buy or sell. It's not going to work. I don't even know if why I'm wasting my time. But I am going to waste some time. I don't know why I'm going to waste time, but I am going to waste time because I'm curious, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Final sorted here. Nothing in the final sorted to go through. So we have nothing to look through either. Got nothing to look through. I wanted to look through new launches while I was waiting for this, but it is what it is. Let's see. No, my sniper wasn't working probably. I was going to see if there's any transactions here last night. It's not even it. Moondev.sol here. Moondev.sol. Where are you, Sin? 5 days ago? Jesus. Come on, dude. We need a new RPC. Nathan says I have a trading bot on TradingView and want to let it trade on the Sol chain directly. How do I connect my trading bot to the Jupe API? Thanks for answering my question. You got to move from PineScript to Python or something. Do you want the updated code so you can see the error checking? I think you've already sent that to me. Are you making money with your sniper? Crypto says yes. Not a lot because I don't have a lot in there, but I'm building a new sniper here and hopefully it's going to do better. Well, I'm going to have a little bigger size. I hadn't put in the error check in there yet. Oh, okay. Jane, send me the code. Got ya. My RPC don't die. So, I mean, sure, you can send it to me. That's cool. I appreciate it. I thought you sent me one with maybe I put it in there. The air handling. But you just saw it didn't work. Right. You just saw it. This is yours right here. I just updated it to put a retry. I thought you updated it, put a retry, but maybe I did. So that kind of tells me, and I'll try it again. It just kind of tells me that it's the RPC problem, not your code or my code. But and then also my sniper wasn't closing positions, so that kind of doesn't work too. So I'm fairly confident. But you never know. Because I am often wrong. Rarely right, often wrong. So let's go back to QuickNode. Yeah. Log in. And I'm just going to check my little things. Yep, I'm on Fabled. I'm just checking my WSS is right and the HTTPS is right. Okay. For the Python one. And let's just go see. Nope, it's not working. It's not working, B. It's not working. So It's the RPC. It's the RPC. Hundo. So let me just go ahead and make a new RPC. Since I can have two, I can have two of these Bs. So I'm just gonna hit create endpoint here and make it Solana, and then hit continue. And then I'm gonna grab the mainnet and then hit continue again. And then I gotta make sure to pull it off screen, dude. Make sure to take it off screen here. Let's go ahead and hit create endpoint. Don't show it. Don't show it, dude. Don't. Okay, there it is. So now we're on newest. It's called newest something. So I'm gonna go to my don't share here and HTTPS again. I'm gonna put the Python stuff in there first. It's still, the sniper is working off the old one. Copy. It's actually not even the right thing connected to the sniper. So, and I think this is an error in the sniper. I don't think it should be WSS. So I'm gonna just move it back now. I'm not gonna reset the sniper yet, but let's go ahead to it and go to the don't share config and swap out the new one. So I'm curious if there's anything maybe in my settings. No, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on, but this is the third time. Now, a couple of the times I've had to reset this because I show it on screen. I get those. Those are fine. When I show it on screen and then, you know, there might be one person that hits it hard. That's fine. I get that. But the part that I am not comfortable with right now is that it breaks. Yeah, it feels like it just breaks. It just breaks. And I know Jane's isn't breaking, so like her cookie is on the way, but mine is breaking. And I don't know why. Oh my God. We're out here in the middle of the ocean this morning. It's sketch. Whoa. We out here. All right, so let's go ahead and reset this. See if the switch worked. All right, your boy's a genius, but I think we already knew that. So both of these should work now. The Rust one and the Python one. They should both work, yes. Okay, great. So they're both working. I hope that you believe me now that the RPC breaks. I switched out the RPC and now they both work. Still listening means, hey, we're listening to the RPC. On the Python one, subscription successful. Hey, we're chilling, just waiting. You can see this one says still listening every time because I'm insecure about my Rust coding and I need it to coddle me. I need it to coddle me and say, Moondev, it's okay. We're still listening. We're still here. We're still making sure that we're watching new tokens. And these should both populate new tokens now. I don't need both of them on. But let's just keep them on anyways. I'll turn one off. I'm not going to say which one. Let's go ahead and answer any queues we have here. Yeah, I wonder why your RPC has never changed. Maybe I have, I don't know. I can't tell you why mine's not working. It's really weird, but it is what it is. Hey, you have a video how to find good strategies? Dude, I got the boot camp. That will teach you everything I know. And finding strategies is a very big part. So I do have some videos as well on YouTube, but you can just go read about the boot camp. If it's good for you, then that's going to be a shortcut. And if it's not good for you, then just enjoy the free videos because I have 7,000 YouTube videos. So you can watch everything I know. Either way, this is just the fast track. This is like the condensed version of my YouTube. This is like me sitting down with a piece of paper and a pencil and saying, hey, what are the things I actually need to know if I were to get started again in algorithmic trading? And I just give it to you. I just feed it to you over 2 weeks, step by step, give you all the code, full support, a community of friends for life that are all attacking this industry at the same damn time. Every single thing that I know is in this bootcamp. So there's a link in the description, but it's not required, dude. It's not required. I built this because people begged me for a course, a bootcamp, whatever. So I did it for you. I have a 100% money back guarantee for you and I, because I do remove non-chill people from the bootcamp. It's $69. The value of the bootcamp is probably $6,900, if not more. The value of the bootcamp is at least 100x what I give or what I charge. So this 100% money back guarantee is for you if you ever feel like, hey, this $69 wasn't worth it. You get your money back immediately. But it's also for me because remember, I'm an algorithmic trader. I don't need this bootcamp. I don't need to sell it. So when I put a wall up so everybody can't get into my world, the members only area of the Discord where I actually feel obligated to respond to people. But that guarantees for me too, dude. Don't abuse your privileges being a little closer to me. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Just because you're in the boot camp at $69, don't abuse those privileges now. Don't abuse those privileges. Because that refund policy for me too. I be hitting refund on people. Be like, hey, I don't like you. I don't like your energy. It's all about good vibes, baby. All about good vibes. You bring good vibes, you'll be part of my family forever. You can see what everybody else has to say, or you can just join the Discord at the bottom of the page. All right, so we flipped out that RPC and it's working now. Oh my God. We found 2 tokens with Rust and no tokens with Python. I think I'm a 10x engineer because it looks like Python misses some of the Toki tokes. I appreciate you sending that to me. I do. But your Python code is missing some of the Toki tokes. Jane, we got to get you over here to Rust. I told you it's too fast. I told you it's too fast. Some of these tokens come in too fast. Too fast for Python sometimes. You can see right here. 2 tokens popped in on the Sol side or on the Rust side and 0 popped in on the Python side. My boy told me that Rust is the only way to catch all the tokens. I believed in him. Everybody said you can still do this, Moondev, with Python. And I said, no, I'm going to do it with Rust. I trust this guy. And then I did it with Rust. It was hard. It was hard to do it with Rust. Jane whipped it up in no time with Python. But we're seeing them go back head to head. And look, that's 3. 1, 2, 3 Tokis that Rust has found, but the Python hasn't found them. It's too fast. Things flying too fast for Python to catch them all. We'll go ahead and reset this just to see if we can get some coming in here. This does work though. If I scroll up enough in the chat, you'll be able to see like this does grab tokens for sure. The Python one does. Found new coin. It's just not going to grab them all. I mean, from today's test. This is all Moondev talking about today. I'm just looking at the data. You know, I ran them both with a new RPC and Python did not catch these 3. 1, 2, 3. So I don't know. You know, when you talk to people or you talk to them enough, you can kind of see where their level's at in coding. And this guy seemed like he was super smart. So I just leaned into it. And like I saw what he built. I've seen what he's built. That's why I leaned into it so hard. Another token found for the Rust. Did we get it, Python? There it is. We got it. Good job. I think it's because I have an unexpected error restarting the main loop in 60 seconds. That's going to make it miss for sure. But I don't know why it has an error. I've given this code much more love as well. So, you know, it is what it is. Is there an optimizer function in the slippage on Jupiter? I think so. But I don't know too much yet. Rybear, good morning. Sup, broski? Did you figure out way to find price? Not yet. I'm gonna handle that today. There are some ideas though, like deck screener, Jupiter, restarting main loop. Okay, that's really gonna kill it. So let's go ahead and update that Jane code here. This is Jane 2. I've made my own little updates. So restart code. How about in like 2 seconds? How about that? Yeah, how about that? And we have another one here that says time.sleep. What? Thought we had a time.sleep here. Oh, because it's using asyncio. So what's the delay looking like? Base delay, max delay. We can't have it 5-minute max delay. Get the heck out of here. It was doing a random delay. So max retries. Okay, so now it'll random delay up to 10. How about 10 seconds? I don't know why we put random in there, but sometimes, you know, AI be taking you down weird paths. That's okay. Okay, so subscription setup. Here's another token. Let's go ahead and look at these tokens that it's founding. It's founding fathers here. Gauss. Okay. It finds Sol, which is weird. I haven't really dove into that, but I can probably remove it. I'm gonna just remove it in the aftermath though. So it found Snoop Dogg. Okay. That was weird how I said aftermath and then I found Snoop Dogg. So it found this one here. I don't know. Like, I'm not certified on this, but, you know, homeboy told me that, you know, you could use Python for this, but it's going to miss tokens. That's what he told me back in the day. And then last week when we were switching over to QuickNode, Moondev was the only one here saying, yo, homeboy said Rust is the only one to catch the tokens. And I know we're not good at Rust yet, but we got to do it. So I'm glad I stuck with it because we're seeing it right now. I don't know if this is certified. Maybe I got a bug in my Python code, whatever. But like, I'm just seeing what I see. And that gives me a reason to lean into this Rust stuff for Solana because you see the data coming in. There's no way Python can handle that. You still using Python for sniping, Gabriel says, right now, but I'm using some Rust, but I'm eventually going to be over there. Jane says TradingView and wanna on the social directory. How do I connect my trade bot to the for answering my question? Okay, she said more air handling. Moon encrypt your config. I've never changed my RPC ever. It's weird. I sent you my updated scanner through the Discord output. You using your own RPC or you bought one? I bought one. I would definitely contact support. Yeah, I probably will. Crypto Stanley, who are you? Never spoke to you before. You just want code. Crypto Stanley is a funny guy. There's a lot of funny people like that, Jane. Get used to it. Actually, that's what makes this whole thing really funny. This streaming thing. I stream and people just hit me up like, yo, there's this video that you posted 2.5 years ago. Can you send me that exact code? Because I don't want to watch the whole video. The audacity of people, just random people, it's super funny. I'm glad you just experienced that right there. Feet pics in the boot camp. Yes, of course. Crypto Stanley says, help a brother out. Help this brother out too. La limit. Just let's help all these brothers out. Put in the work, bees. Come back every day. Jane is a sweet, sweet person, and she probably would help you out. But lead with love. Like, don't just ask for stuff. Come on, dog. Come on, B. Hey, last time you were using Anchor, how are you on QuickNote? It's more inexpensive. It's more cheaper. It's more less money. It's money that is less out of my pocket. It comes out of my pocket slower. Put a timer on it so it shows what time you get tokens. I got that. You know I got that, Jizzy. You know I got that, Jizzy Jane. It's right here, shorty. It's right here. It's right here. So it shows the time. This isn't the free code channel. Question mark Ryber says. So are you just investing in every single new token when detected, or are you validating which ones to invest in somehow? Validating, Bobster. Good question. Validating. I love this channel, Ryber says. For how long have you been doing this? The sniper for 6 months. Jane says, I'm watching yours. I'm running mine at the same time, seeing if it misses any. Nice. Is it catching all of them? I wanted to say thank you. You're welcome, bro. You encouraged me to learn some programming stuff. Nice, dude. I'm a super noob, but I actually made a Tamper Monkey script for extract the wallets of the top 100 trades on Photon, and I have wallet analyzing it, that creating all from zero. Thanks, man. Yo, it's my pleasure, dude. That's so dope. That's so dope to hear. Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're having fun with it. Anything you can have fun with, you can do forever. And that's why I do this. Because it's pretty fun. There is a delay on the stream. There's like 8 seconds or something. Yo, bro, you made a video 4 years ago. Can you send me the exact code? How do you validate meme coins to invest in? There's a bunch of stuff that I look at, and we'll go through some of it today. I just wanted to make sure that this was working again, and it is. What metrics are you using to validate which tokens are worth buying? I have probably like 30 YouTube videos on it about the things I look at. So, I can't tell you right now. It would take too long, but you can go watch the like February of this year is when I started building it. Thanks for the stream. Seeing how you use Gen AI to do programming also improved my work. Nice. So Jane says, yep, catching all, but I never get this Sol 111 thing. Oh, nice. That's good. I'm just going to have to aftermath this. I know I can put it in with the front end, but it is what it is. I'm thinking about trying to build one myself. Oh, okay, sweet. I'll take a look at the vids. My pleasure, dude. I'm getting ones you're not, LOL. Well, that's weird. Maybe we got to have Python and Rust. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just looking at what the code you sent, and I can try your new code out, see if I can. Let me go ahead and check it out. If you're getting ones that I'm not getting. Okay, perfect. This is starting up. Let's see if it closes that position. It shouldn't, honestly, because now I know that thing was broken. Let's see here. Bliss. Let's open up her code here and make some changes to it. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is Jane 3. Jane 3. Jane3.py. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay. Personal secrets as PS. How about don't share as PS? Okay. QuickNode API. So I need the QuickNode API. What did I call it though? My guy. What did I call it? I called it the QuickNode WebSocket API. Or I called it Anchor key. I can't remember if this is WebSocket. Is this WebSocket or yeah, it's WebSocket. Maybe not, but we'll see. We'll see. Bird Eye API. What did I call it? What did I call the Bird Eye API? I just called it Bird Eye. New token addresses. Okay, I think I changed everything needed, so let's bring it back over here and let's run it. Jane 3. All right, there we go. Now we can have direct watch, and hey, I'm down to run both if needed. If she's saying that she's finding ones that I'm not finding. I'm saying I'm finding ones she's not finding. That's great to me. I'll run both if needed. I will run both. So the argument I got when starting this was Python can't handle it. But that can also just be like a nerdy nerd thing, you know? Like that could be a hyper nerd Guilfoyle type thing where it's like, oh yeah, Python, it can't handle this speed of the Solana data. So I had to use Rust because it's 1,000 times more efficient. Woody, Rudy, Rudy, Hooty, 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 Rudy, Hoo. Rudy, 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 Hooty, Hooty, Hoo. I'm Guilfoyle. Yeah, I know everything. So naturally, like, yeah, F that. If Python works, it works. It's just today it's looking like the Rust is bringing it in. But, you know, if I ever get nerdy, hooty with Guilfoyle on you, please do hold me back. And that's what I do appreciate about Jane sending the Python, because I would rather just use Python. Python's my language, my guy. It's the only language I'm confident in. And I'm not even that confident in it. So we'll watch this through the day. All right, let's do that. Another new token found that Python did not catch, unfortunately. So we're going to watch both of these. Let's just split them out. Split terminal. Can you can't do that. You can't do that. Sorry. So we're just going to go back and forth like this. Every time we see a new one on Sol, I'm going to check it out. See if it's real. So these are the tokens I'm going to start working on. So within the first couple of minutes, perfect. Life is perfect. 777. Jane, I appreciate you sharing this with me. The Python code. Even if it's janky, we still love it. I'm running number 2 again. I'm trying to make your code look poor. I'm over here trying to make your code look poor. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Don't share has no attribute. All right, we're going to figure this out. I'm over here trying to be a Python hater, even though I grew up in Python. All right, let's figure this out. Don't share has no module named... Oh, it's because I have to import it a different way. So I have to do from don't share, import don't share, because it's in a folder. From don't share. Yep. Don't know how to code in Python. Thank you for that, I. All right, now this is the official start. And again, I'll use both if needed. I'm not going to just go back to Python unless it just gets every single one, but I'll use both if needed. I hope it gets all the same. That would be the best. I don't have to run both. And then I can just use Python or Rust or a backup. I could do like a stack. Hey, if this doesn't catch it, this doesn't. This one just pop out, but I'm not giving it credit. Okay, now anything after this one, these are head to head. This is actually Jane 3, right? Yes, this is Jane 3. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for catching that. Can we collaborate? I'm thinking about trying to build one myself. Okay, sweet. I'll take a look at the videos. I'm getting ones you're not. My friend uses Gen AI to do coding, so he only has like 3 hours in his day job. LOL. That's great, dude. That's a smart move. Curious why you decided to use QuickNode instead of interacting with mainnet API directly. That's what I did, but it was definitely harder because it's faster. Because Anchor sucked. API latency alone makes the speed difference between Python and Rust irrelevant from a senior engineer. API latency alone makes the speed differences between Python and Rust irrelevant from a senior engineer. Okay. So I'm down. I mean, so you're saying that there's no difference between Python and Rust because I'm using the API. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I'm like if you're a senior engineer, I'm an engineer in the womb. I'm not even a baby engineer. I'm not even a baby engineer. I'm an engineer in the motherfucking womb, dog. I'm still sucking the womb juices. So I appreciate your input because this is how I learn at super speed because y'all know so much more than me. And I'm just here existing, you know? So you can see this sniper is still not closing. And I think I need to just change the RPC like we started with. I appreciate the input about how your guys' RPCs don't die, but mine are dead. Dead. D-E-D. D-E-D. Dead. All right, let's see if this one works. Because I flipped it out earlier, remember? Just grabbing a little bit of water here. So give me about like, I don't know, 30 seconds. I'm getting thirsty. And Mom took the dog to the vet this morning, so I have no friendly companion. I miss her so much. Mom, why you gotta take the dog to the vet? We missed our little baby girl. She gotta get shots and everything today, unfortunately. You gotta get her shots, you know? You know how they have to get their womb shots? Okay, so we're still listening here. No new Tokies. No new Tokies. Python? Come on, Python. I'm rooting for you. I want both of you to find different tokens. What would you recommend to make a Python sniper out of? Sorry, I added bias to that. I'd start with Python, bro. There's a new token found on Solana. Python. Did you get this one, Jane? Jane, did you get this one? And then also, question for you: you're using the WSS, the WebSocket, right? Because that's what I have on yours. I have WebSocket on yours, and if that's not correct, then I assume you're using WSS. But we just got this new one on Rusty Rust. Please, somebody tell me I'm not tripping here. Am I just wasting time on Rust? Like, it sounds like Jane's obviously a senior engineer, and then homeboy Bobster's a senior engineer. Please, am I just hallucinating? Do you not see this? New token found. Rust. Python. No new token found. Please tell me something. Am I wasting my time? Because for the last 2 weeks, everybody's like, yo, you can do this with Python. You can do this with Python. You don't need Rust. Are you guys scared of Rust or am I hallucinating? Like, I'm looking at this token here. Okay, let's look at this token. It was just launched 1 minute ago. The Rust code got it. The Python code didn't. Please, somebody just like coddle me a little bit. Make me feel like I'm not wasting my time on this Rust stuff because I'm a Python guy. Bro, I'm a Python guy. I want to be on Python. Another token found. Okay, Rust found this token. Let's give Python some time to catch up. Am I tripping? Please confirm here. Okay, this one doesn't even show up. So, is this real? I don't know. Maybe it's going to take some time for a deck screener. Let's check out Bird Eye. But you guys see this, right? Am I hallucinating? Is this a dream? Okay, Dark Trump. So sometimes it's on deck screener, sometimes it's not. Am I hallucinating, guys? Please, somebody confirm that another one's found. Okay, this is Solana, it doesn't count. But another one's found. Did Python find it? No, it didn't find it. Come on, somebody, please. Somebody tell me that I'm not wasting my time. Throw the 777 in the chat if you believe that Python is not catching what Rust is catching. Throw the 777 in the chat if you think I'm not wasting time. Because I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning myself big time because, again, I'm a womb engineer. Y'all are senior engineers and I'm a womb engineer. I'm not even a baby engineer. So like, I need your help on this one. Can you, okay, does this show you guys new tokens? 777 in the chat. If this shows new tokens and then the Python doesn't, and you believe I'm not wasting time here using Rust, please throw the 777 in the chat if you believe that. Otherwise, I will just stick with Python. But I feel like my eyes are showing me new token found, and then I go over here to Dex Screener, and then I put it in like this. Let's here. I'm gonna put it in. Nothing there. Okay, maybe on Bird Eye. Okay, it found it on Bird Eye, so Bird Eye is a little faster in this case. And then you can see on the 1 minute, it was just launched. So throw the 777 in the chat if you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, where Rust is picking them up, but Python's not. This is Jane 3. I may have messed something up in the code. I don't know. But come on, somebody just like make me feel like I'm not wasting my time here, because we got senior engineers up in here saying, Moondev, you're stupid. Why are you using Rust? No, they're not saying that. They're not saying I'm stupid, but let's see. Would you recommend trying to make a sniper in Python or Rust? Python. This would be my first attempt. Yes, especially if it's your first attempt. Hi, Moondev. Nebraska says, what up, Nebraska? How are you? I'm broke kid in my dad's basement trying to make it out the gutter. Dude, you're going to make it out the gutter then. Most of your friends ain't trying to make it out the gutter. And that's all it is, bro. It's all in your mind. If you want to make it out the gutter, you're going to find a way to make it out the gutter. So keep going, Nebraska. Much love, peace, and just keep swimming, dog. Whatever your vision is, if your vision is to make it out the gutter, then make it out the motherfucking gutter then. Because you know your friends. Not all your friends are trying to make it out the gutter. Not all your friends are trying to do it like you doing it, dude. They just kicking it. They chilling. You got this, B. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know you will. I'm excited for you, bro. So you run your own RPC node. I use QuickNode. Jane says, LOL. Crypto Stanley says, I like to test it out. Do I need the liquidation strategy? If I'm missing this many, Jane says, if I'm missing this many, I'll recode mine in Rust. I don't know. Do you see what I'm seeing? Like, I'm not getting any right now, but I was earlier, like no cap. Like I was running both the Python one and the Rust one. And I was also seeing like some days it was like, okay, this is working great. But then when my RPC dies, I have to reset both of them. In this case, yes, Bobster says. Jane says he's saying that the delay between different companies and the RPC will make up for the difference between Python and Rust. Interesting. Nebraska says, I'm getting a job soon. I want to trade with my income. I'll have 800 to burn every week. You know, take about $8 out of that 800, I'd say, and trade with it if you're going to trade. If you're going to come into this world of trading, I actually don't recommend people start becoming traders, because I think trading is a facade of like gambling. It's just gambling, and most people will always be gambling and gamblers when it comes to trading. So I don't recommend people to start trading if you've never traded before. But if you're already hooked on trading, then I 100% recommend you to stop trading by hand. And that's why I'm here. Like, I wouldn't tell somebody to be like, yo, become a trader, because it's so much harder than somebody will expect. People think it's easy. It's not easy. It's actually the hardest thing I've ever done. And I've done some pretty hard things in my life. And yes, you're just looking at these charts trying to say if it's going to go up or down. But that mental aspect to trading is insanely hard and not meant for humans. And that's why I lean so hard into algorithmic trading, is because this is the only way, in my opinion, to get an edge. It's the only way. It's the only way. Do the work on the front end. Do the work on the researching and the back testing to see if strategies actually work in the past. They think they have a strategy, but the strategy doesn't even work in the past. So I don't recommend it. You have 800 to burn every week. If you're going to get into trading, burn $8 of that. Please, please, please. Save the rest of the money until you're good at trading or you're an automated trader. I got a new one, Jane says. Dang, I wonder what's going on with mine. Huh. If I'm missing tokens, Moon, then I will move to Rust. Trust me, mine did. Dang, so it sounds like you're getting some. I don't understand why. You're using WebSocket, right? Because that's what I put in. So I'm using JS and I detect almost every single new token, LOL. I don't know. I'm getting it at the same time as your Rust. I'm scared of Rust. Clearly, everybody's scared of Rust. It's all good, but I'll learn step by step. Mine found it. Okay, so I wonder what the difference between mine and yours is. So, Jane, I think you already answered yes, but I can't tell, like, because maybe you did say yes up here when I asked about the WebSocket, but it's just so hard because I'm so far behind on the chat. Yeah, Python is perfectly fine for this. It makes no difference in the use case. You will detect more tokens if you connect to the mainnet directly. This is the mainnet. This is the mainnet. That's the thing. Okay, cool. Well, as long as it's working for you guys. I mean, I'm not getting it though. It's super weird. I'm running here, Moon, and getting all the tokens you're getting on Rust. Some earlier, LOL. Well, there's a lag on the stream, but I think there's a 8-second or 15-second lag. But I wonder why mine's not getting them. Because it was like last week or whenever I tried it. Listen to Jupe router contract. That's a good idea. I think we're listening to Radium right now. James says 777 Moon, you're a freaking legend. Appreciate you, bro. Much love. I'm getting them some second or two before you. So that means you're getting them after me. Because there's a delay on the stream. But it's all good. I'm glad it's working for you. I'm curious why it's not working for me. From don't share, import as PS, wallet address, API, URL, ps.birdi, CSV. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some other code in here that's stopping it for me. Like I don't have this here, the Discord webhook URL. Maybe that's stopping it. I don't remember that from being in your old one. But you know, the live video is delayed for me. I just heard your reply. Yeah, I'm working through these comments. Yeah, Andreas, good point. Even when you get a good trade, it's hard to sell. So like that's the thing is with trading, like it's not just the entry, it's actually more so the exit, in my humble opinion. It's like you can enter at any random interval in stock market or crypto and see a positive P&L at some point. But can you close that? No. No, you can't. You can't close it. And that's why all of you guys are here. That's why you guys all watch this YouTube channel, is because you understand that. You exit at the right time. And I'm glad you're here because you're not looking at those charts. And if you have a screen open with another chart, close that screen. Because the chart is just to speed you up. The chart is like the casino. The chart is like, oh, come on down to Vegas. You don't have to gamble, but you will. You will. I'll send my don't share. Then you can make sure. Don't switch. Don't show this. So, quick node, WebSocket. Oh, I know what happened. Let's go ahead and check out my don't share. Maybe I didn't switch out the other key. Yeah, my bad. I'm over here playing. I'm playing you. I'm over here playing your Python. Yeah, I'm big time playing your Python stuff. No, I got your anchor key, the keys right there. No, it's all new. It's the HTTPS is in there and the WSS is in there. Let's see. QuickNode WS API. Okay, got that. QuickNode API. I wonder if you use the QuickNode API though? I don't even see that in your. You don't use the QuickNode API one. Change send Discord message true to false. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah. Set that to false. Okay, that was probably the reason that we weren't matching up here. Because it was probably just getting stuck or something. So let's bring it on back. And now let's give it an official Python versus Rust test. I've seen this work before. So I believe you, Jane, and it was getting the same tokens. Like that's why like I'm spending time on this, is because I do believe you. And now everybody else is saying that there shouldn't be any speed differences. So I believe you guys, but it is what it is. I'm watching it. Today, because whenever I looked at it last time, 2 days ago, it was mobbing. It was mobbing. So it is what it is. Somebody just sent me a message yesterday saying long story short, and then wrote like 18 pages. So I'm not going to read it, unfortunately. And yeah. Don't DM me long things, B. Don't DM me long things. Okay, this actually might be interesting. I'll respond to Trent's long DMs, his long story shorts. Watch the first 3 minutes of this video and you will see how not secure GitHub is. Granted, this is now a known issue and only impacts code you forked. But how many other issues will arise now? That's pretty on trend. On trend for Trent saying how sketch things are. And that's good. That's good because then I have to think about it for a second. I thought about it. And I'm not going to fork anything. Every hacker in the world will now be looking for similar weaknesses. So it'll be a target, whether it's white hat looking for bug bounties or black hats for credentials. This is compliance over here. Trent, I love you, dog. I appreciate it. That's a good message. That's a good message. That's a good looking out, dude. I'm going to give a heart to it. And then I'm going to keep moving on. Yo, Alpha here, bro. Good looking out. Looking out on the GitHub. I'm going to be more careful. I try not to put keys there with the git ignore. At least. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at this. Let's go look at okay, no new tokens on Rust, no new tokens on Python. Okay, we're Gucci. We're Gucci still. We're Gucci. And this is the game that we're playing. Okay, we got another paper from Trent. I got to read it. Into longer data. Well, it was about resampling. Is used for me when often, dude. Often. So let me go ahead and check out the chat here. Jane, thank you for sharing your don't share config. You actually put your private key in there as well. So I just had to liquidate you real quick, but no worries. Much love. It was out of love. I'm just kidding. I'm a funny guy. I'm funny on Wednesdays. Is there a way to see the order book of Solana coins? Dude, I wish. Bird Eye. Yeah, Bird Eye. You can do it through Bird Eye. But, dude, that would be huge. Yo, by the way, I know this is intimidating stuff, but I don't want you to feel intimidated, bro. Really, for real. So when I got started with this, the reason I got started is because we all had that pipe dream of having a bot that trades for you 24/7, right? Had that since forever. But then I met somebody that was trading $1 billion per day, and this guy was a homie. Just a homie, just me, like me and you. We threw a couple spliffs up in the air, and we're homies. Just me and you, bros, right? Rolled some baseball bats and just kicked it. And this dude told me he's trading $1 billion per day, and you're smoking J's, kicking it with me, dude. What? You're just a normal homie. If you can do it, I can do it, dude. So I got inspired. I didn't go to school for any of this stuff. I didn't go to college for coding. I just learned how to code 3.5 years ago. And now we're deciding the differences between the speed in Python and Rust. So I know we're super nerd level now, bro, but I didn't grow up like this, all right? I grew up gaming. But that's so close to coding. Like, if you grew up gaming, your career should be coding. Because it's the same thing. It's, okay, this is too hard. Let me figure it out. Oh, I figured it out. Perfect. Now let's move on to the next level. This is too hard. Let me figure it out. Okay, perfect. I figured it out. You can figure out anything. You beat every single game you've ever played, dog. You beat every single game you've ever played, dog. So why can't you beat this game? You can. This is the ultimate game. Building an algorithm or an array of algorithms. Some of the super nerds will say an ensemble of algorithms. It's all just words. The reason we didn't learn how to code earlier is because we were intimidated by those words. An ensemble, what the fuck is that? An array, what the fuck is that? A function, what the fuck is that? You just have to learn these like 10 different words, maybe 20 different words. Probably like 50, probably about 50. But you go try to learn a different language, like Spanish or something at the same time. That's what I did. I was trying to learn how to code and learn Spanish at the same time. And look at me, I code for 4, 5, 6 hours a day now, and I still don't speak Spanish because it's in English, bro. It's in English. So I want to encourage you because, again, I didn't go to school for this. And if I didn't go to school for this, I didn't learn until I was 30 years old. You can do it too, dude. So just watch my YouTube channel. You never have to pay a dime. You never have to pay a dime. If you really want me to hold your hand through this, I have the boot camp, but all you got to do is go to the MoonDev channel and you can learn everything. Because once I learned how to code, I just started to show everything along this path of automating my trading. Every single step of the way. So you literally learn everything. Here on my YouTube channel, there's 9,000 videos or 7,000 videos or a few thousand, 9,600 videos. So I literally show everything here. And since a ton of people asked me for this, I also agree. Why do I need to have a course or a boot camp if I'm algorithmic trading? I don't want the stress from it either. I'll tell you that much. So I do have it because everybody said, yo, make short, concise videos and give me all your code and make a members area and have support and have all this stuff. Have Python coders supporting us. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, but I'm going to put a gate up. I'm not going to let any of you fools in here. So I put a very, very small gate of $69. So if you want to learn absolutely everything that I know, step by step in short, concise videos, that's what the boot camp's for. And again, that's for you, demanded by you. And it's all here and all the codes here. I think it's cringe to have a course, but it is what it is. I got it. I got one now. So there's 100% money back guarantee. If you don't have good energy, you're not trying to help the team out. If you're You're taking too much, not giving enough. We saw some examples today where some random dude just came up in here and is like, hey, Jane, give me your code. Give me your code. It's like, why would Jane give you her code if she doesn't even know who you are? Like, add some value to this world. So while you might be paying something, I don't owe you anything. And this money back guarantee is for you. If you don't feel like you got 100% $69 worth, if you don't feel like that, then you can have your money back at any point. But it's also for me. Just remember that. So if you are thinking about coming into my world, be a chill person, be a good person, lead with love, try to give back, help people out in the group if they have questions. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But if you're pinging me, make sure you're at least helping other people, right? I give you literally everything I know about algorithmic trading here in this bootcamp. And I update it often because I'm not like your guru. I don't know everything by any means. I'm not the best in the world at this. The best in the world is not sharing the information though. Very, very scarcity led industry. And that's why I kind of have fun with just building everything in public and showing absolutely everything. So at the end of the day, when I find something new, if you're here at All the Lives, you find it too. And there's been, it just continues to happen and it will continue to happen. I'm just going to keep finding new stuff here on live and then laugh about it with you guys. I can't believe I found this and I shared it with whoever's in the audience. It's fun. It's fun to me. I was retired before I started algorithmic trading. And now I'm focused on this for the next 60 years. That will give you a little insight of who I am and what I think about this, right? I needed something. I needed the hardest game in the world to make sure I still had purpose in life. I moved to an island and I was like, oh, I'm going to live that beach life, that retired computer beach life. And it's like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, bro. If you got drive, you don't ever want to retire. I never want to retire. I've tried it 2-3 times and it's just that's not the life, B. If you got cash and you're trying to trade it, don't trade it by hand. I'll tell you that's not the life too. That's absolutely not the life. So I finally had to learn how to code. And that was the great risk reward behind this is okay, my goal a few years back was to automate my trading. But the worst case scenario was I learned how to code. So even if none of this worked for you, you would still have a skill that you can use for the rest of your life, which is learning how to code, Python. You can build anything, right? If you know how to code. That's why I believe code is the great equalizer, because for me, at least now, nobody can stop me in anything because I know how to code and I can always build myself back up. Life is about ebbs and flows. You get down bad, you get up big. But when you're down bad, what do you do about it? You can sell something, sure, you can get into sales, but I don't want to be selling people on stuff all day. No way. I would way rather be coding, building things. So my coding is focused 100% on algorithmic trading. But if my whole fund blew up and I went to zero, it's all good. I can build anything. And you can too. I want you to know that. Those kids that went to school for 4 to 8 to 12 years for development, just remember how much fluff you learned in school when it came to sciences and English and geography. And, not all of it's fluff, but there's a lot of fluff in school. So don't be intimidated when you see somebody else that's been working on this for 8 years, 12 years, coding for this long, and they feel like they're still learning. That always held me back. It's like, oh, you're still learning and you've been coding for 10 years? That's scary. That's intimidating. But in reality, it's just that it's like an infinite level of things to learn, but you only need to learn a piece of it to automate your trading. So I show you directly in the bootcamp, step by step, how to automate your trading. And that's the goal by the end of the bootcamp, is to teach you, of course, how to code, but that's inherent, right? So the first few days I teach you how to code. And if you've never coded before, then spend your time, take your time through this. I have a 3-hour how to code in Python, and there's plenty of resources online as well. But after that first day, and you can watch this as many times as you need, and then go straight to it. And I show you how to build all these data streams here, It's crazy, dude. I give you everything. I can't believe it's $69, but I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that because that means more of the world, more of the people that need it most. I believe code's a great equalizer. More of the people that need it most, they can afford it for $69. That's amazing. So that won't be here forever just because, you know, I'm retired. Remember, I want to be like, I want to just code. I just want to code on my lonely and show you guys in the chat. And if you have questions, I'll answer them. But then like after I'm off live, I just want to kick it, you know? Just want to kick it with my dog and my girl at the beach. But like I need this purpose as well. Like I need to be going against the hardest industry in the world. So that's why I just do it live. And that's what's cool about being here is my competitors, the other people in New York, Chicago, all these big hubs with billions of dollars and whatnot, they're not showing anything ever. And I don't even know what I'm about to unlock and show you. You know, like we're now in territories of Solana sniping that nobody's really ventured down. So, I mean, I would get in this before it's not here anymore, but that's obviously very, very biased of me. So at the end of the day, you know, you can just go at your own speed on the YouTube as well. Just know there's 100% money back guarantee. And I plan to be here for the next 60 years, bro. Normus says 777. I finally got in a live video again. Yo, what up, bro? Jane says you can turn the Discord thing off. Moon sent you a DM with personal secrets. I appreciate you. KW777. Good to see you. Rybear. It's always the exit strategy that f's up traders. The indicator and price patterns are there, and you want more, just a little more profit. Yeah, that's the tricky part. The broken clock is right twice a day. That's a good saying, Hector. What's up, bro? Not good says, hey man, what would you recommend to buy small amounts of? And nothing. I would recommend to use that money so you can feed yourself and use that money so you can drink coffee and food and focus for 4 hours a day on how to code. I use this for other files as well, Moon. You're not wasting your time. Rust is the way to go. Thank you, Melch. Thank you, bro. DARPA is to switch all legacy code to Rust. 777. Sasquatch says 777. Yellow Boat says, anyone know if it's possible to see the order book of Solana? Man, on Bird Eye, yeah. Will this sniper also be for Pump Fun? No. No, but it seems to catch some pump funds. But I think after it's pumped or whatever, been on this pump fun thing. Jane says, I'm getting tokens.